Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about the Pat McGraph Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. So I purchased this from the Pat McGraph website a few weeks ago, and I was just so excited. I was like, this is going to be amazing, you know, because there's so much hype around Pat McGraph. So I tried the foundation. I tried it without a primer, and I tried it with a primer, just a basic drugstore primer, and to my shock horror, the foundation, my oils came through after, say, around a few hours. I was so disappointed. This is expensive. This is over £50, so you know you expect it to be long wearing, to give you good coverage throughout the day, but that was not the case with this foundation. So yeah, I was very disappointed. When I first put it on, it looked like skin. It looked like I had no foundation on my face, and I was thinking, oh, I don't kind of like that look. I like to look like I have some foundation on my skin. But I looked in kind of from a different angle and a different mirror, and it looks so beautiful and natural. So it was like, I was thinking it could possibly be in my top fives. Not my fave, but it could be up there. A few hours later into the day, my face just looked really oily, like an oil slick. So what I'm gonna do today is, I'm gonna try the foundation with a primer what's known to hold oils and just basically be a really good primer, and that's a Smashbox Photo Finish primer. I only have a little tester here, but I used it the other day with a foundation that normally lets my oils through, and it kind of held up all day, and I was like, wow, why have I not tried this sooner? I only have a little tester. So yeah, hopefully this foundation will perform better with a good primer, because you just expect so much. So I've applied a good amount of primer to my face, especially in the areas where... Okay, so now let's go in with the foundation. Also, you're going to be using a brush because the foundation is very watery. It drips everywhere super fast, so a brush would probably be better. A sponge would just soak it up too easily. So okay, let's blend. Okay, that's the first layer on. As you can see, it looks so nice and it just looks skin-like. I'm just going to apply, I think I'm going to apply a tiny bit more, because I do like a good bit of coverage. But you could just, if you just applied one layer like this, it would just look like skin, and it just brightens your face, makes it look alive, awake, so nice. But I'm going to apply a tiny bit more. Okay, so I'm happy with that. I think it looks amazing. Hopefully it will hold up. I'm going to apply the rest of my face. I do have the Pat McGraph concealer, so I'm just going to apply that as well. Unfortunately for me, I picked the wrong shade because I picked it online, so it's a little bit darker, but I'm still going to wear it. So this is LM11. So yeah, I'm just going to apply this because the concealer was actually really good. I would repurchase concealer again. It's a really creamy formula. It's quite nice actually. And you only need to dip in the concealer once, and it covers your whole face with one dip. So you do get quite a lot of product. Okay, so look, the concealer, it looks really pretty also. It covers quite nicely. It's a shame about the colour, but you know, I can still make it work. So I don't feel like I need to set my face, but I'm going to set it with the Laura Mercier powder, because as we all know, that is, that never lets anyone down, that powder. It's amazing. So I'm going to set my face with that, put my bronzer on, and then I'll be back. Concealer is amazing. It's like one of the best concealers I've ever used. For someone who has quite... huge puffiness and discoloration under the eyes, it's covered amazingly well. It's probably like the best concealer I own. That and the Benefit one of the Benefit ones. It's not creased, it looks nice. Full coverage, full coverage. It's just an amazing concealer. So I'm definitely going to repurchase concealer again because it's just covered everything up. I'm so happy with it. I've never had a concealer that covers that well before. I mean, it's probably like the Tarte Shape Tape, but I don't have that because they don't sell that in the UK. So I've never tried the Tarte, but this I'm imagining could be like the Tarte because the coverage is insane. Okay, so everything's completed, face is set. I set with the Morphe continuous setting mist just to make sure that everything stays in place. So it's now 11 AM, so I'm gonna try and keep it on for at least 10 hours. Hopefully it will be a good makeup day. My oils won't come through like last time. So yeah, I'll check back in with you guys later, but like I said, it's looking amazing right now. The concealer has blown me away. The coverage is just insane. So I'll check back in later, guys. So see you later. Hey guys, so I'm back. So I've had this foundation on for 10 hours. So I'm ready to take it off. It's still looking good. So that's shown me that if you use a drugstore primer with this foundation, your oils are going to come through. It's not going to be long wearing, which is a shame, but that's just how it is. So I recommend for the foundation that you must use you don't have to, but it's better to use a high-end primer. So my recommendation would be a Smashbox primer because they're known to be amazing. You know, there's other primers available, but I use the Smashbox Photo Finish Smooth and Blur primer, and that has kept my oils at bay. Obviously they're coming through, you can see, but it's not an oil slick how it was the other day when I wore the foundation with drugstore primer. My face was oily, it was disappointing. So now you know why when beauty influencers say this foundation is not worth the money, it's disappointing. It's because they haven't worn the right primer underneath, which you shouldn't need to do for the price, but it's just how it is. So that's a tip. If you do have this foundation, get a good primer what's going to keep your oils at bay, and it makes your face look beautiful, it makes it look younger, you don't have a wrinkle, you don't have anything inside, it's just beautiful skin, what looks natural. It's one of the best foundations. Now I can see why it's won awards. It just would have been, yeah, so that is good. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say on that foundation. I do really love the foundation and the concealer, so it's worth trying. So that's all I have to say on that. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching and take care and see you soon. Bye.